Hello, everybody. On the flip side, glare is not a big issue today because it's raining like cats and dogs outside. Also, I need to buy a new controller at some point. But it's not terrible, so. Let's continue. Let me continue derailing myself and go into the Chalice Dungeons before Amelia. To go down, then out or around. Bloodborne. What's fall damage? Oh yeah, this is the first time you have a garden. Is this a snatcher? There's a snatcher. He's being annoying. Oh, those rubes chasing after me. The heck is the... There it is. She... So how's everybody doing? Hi. How are you doing? Are you trying to say something? This character proves that FromSoft does know how to move mouths, but chooses not to. Okay, there's the lanterns, there's the guy. That was late. Come on, game. Not gonna complain, but... That was super late. Trying to remember what bosses. Don't you dare look at me. Oh yeah, for those joining us for the first time, this is my character at the moment. Isn't there a ladder? There's a ladder in here, right? Yeah. Oh, he's followed us all the way over here. He's like Torch Bro. Good buddy, what's ahead? Nothing but inquisitiveness here. Do 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 do. Ahoy, 8bots. How's it going? Good tome mold. That'll be good for the next dungeon. Who told you you could come over here? Liquor. Yeah, no, I was gonna go buy Prey today, and I'm like, nah. Oh, right. It's because I visceral killed the Watcher. That's right. Just gonna leave that liquor there. You can have it. My Torch Bro. You get to live this time. Yeah, I was gonna go buy Prey today, but it was storming outside. Nobody knows how to drive in my area when it's storming outside, so I was like, I'll just stay home. I'll buy it tomorrow. I really want to play Prey. like a good horror bent. Snatcher's making his rounds. Yeah, I played the demo and I spent way too many hours for a demo that bills itself as the first hour. Hey Fop, what's going on? Yeah, you die, I think they took a lot of cues from the old System Shock games, because it doesn't give you, like, a game over screen. It says no life signs, which is basically that's games, you died. But, it gives you the option to load a previous save or the last quick save. Yeah, but you'll die a whole bunch in Prey. It's, unsettling. Yeah, thrillery. Yeah. It's not gonna be like jump scares. It's more like alien isolation kind of bits. Need those bullets. I really liked the demo. Can't wait to play the full game. I might stream the full game, but I'm not sure who would be interested in it. Ah, there's the lanterns. Switch to melee. Switch to melee. Switch to melee, you idiot. Fine. Yeah, my computer will not be able to run it as of certain. I'm gonna pick it up on PS4. but I'm really excited to get started on it. Where's the ladder? Other side. Nothing here, is there? Okay, so it's not this time. There is one that is a, hey, fire paper, that's nice. Yeah, I like the Chalice Dungeons, so I always kind of open up the first one as soon as possible. I'm before Amelia. I beat the witches, so... Actually, this is the first time I've actually used the LHB out of like 500 freaking hours. Kind of stayed well away from it. Yeah, I know which one this is. By the time my platinum character got to where nothing mattered, I was using the Holy Moonlight Blade instead. I think it was because all the LPs I saw, they all use the LHB. Who is it? So I was like, bored. My first character mained the Rider Palash until it turned into a Rakuyo, and then... yeah, it wasn't that big a deal. Would you stop that, doggo? That's late. Whiffing those archers. about time. Welp. You there, doll.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me.
Bah, I don't want to have to go farm. Guess I'll save that though. Go kill Amelia or something. Actually, I opened up Yahar'gul yesterday, so... yeah. Like, I don't think I have to farm, but I might have to farm, and I don't really want to. Let's go mess around in Yahar'gul. I hate that basically half or 2/3 of all of your echoes has to go into vials to create a good stash. Oh hey, there's where I died yesterday. You jerk. He decided, no! Yeah. Basically, the Chalice Dungeons will just load you down with vials. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm burning through them. Jeepers. It is... oh, let's go get... what's her face? Kind of totally burn for the lantern first. Adella. It's Adella, right? It's all A names. I bet you can hear it storming outside.
In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible dream.
I love how she's hiding behind some pots. Yeah, I love the atmosphere of this area. Gas coin should work, right?
By your God, the healing church, you've come to save me. Oh, thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express.
Oh, the audio mixing was weird there.
You can take this at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you, so I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away.
Yeah, they're kind of decorating the walls
I've
now.
heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. And the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that might take me in? Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
Yeah, this chanting is super good. Its use of discordance is really cool. And dissonance. Its dissonance is also really good. You're in the know, right? Why do you guys scream so loud? Oops, he saw me. The goofiest thing is how his model just pops out of existence. Pig visceral, best visceral. Yeah, this is not operational yet. I'm gonna have to start killing doggos. Be able to level up my weapon a little bit, I think. Yeah. Neat. Kind of weird to be coming in here during the day. This is the worst. Oh good, pig killed. Pig killed the doggos. Good job, pig. You did a good thing. Those guys are dumb. Tiny to nitrous down here? Oh, come on. Damn it. Dang you, witches! Should be this way. Here, my echo's back. Jerk. Hey, 10 bullets. Oh yeah. Lady Maria's great. Oh, come on, jerks. Actually, I'm really glad when the Snatchers are just dead. They're slow and easy to fight, but like... Not the biggest fan of fighting them. All that for just a shard. Cheapers. They never skip leg day. You'd never know it because they have Artorias' chicken legs. top. Fine. No pig visceral. Hey Zeke, what's going on? Where's Zeke? Put your back into it. So they're conducting the experiment now as you're like trying to get back up here, which is why this is closed. Nitrous should be on the other side. The tiny nitrous should be on the other side. But
welcome home. What is it?
actually,
Farewell, good
let me
heart.
go see if I can't update the sword. Sure. Oh yeah, that'll be. I don't have any crescents. Eh. It's nice, but actually. Probably not better than making it a fire weapon, so it's good 2 levels.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me.
Let's do one there. Alright, let's go kill Amelia. Stop messing about. Or I could go find Adella and then go kill Amelia. Alright, cool. No one told you to butt in, little crow. The Wi-Fi just dropped off my monitor computer.
Take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day. What is it then? I'm off during hunts, and besides, this is no place for ladies. Wouldn't want to drag you down too. Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, aren't you, dear? Might you know of a safe place?
Sure.
The night is long and there's very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to. Oh, thank you, dear. Perhaps I'll see you there. Oh, thank you. Perhaps I'll see you there.
You're not from around here, are you? Well, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea.
I wish this guy was in Dark Souls 3 also. This voice
Well, maybe I'll think you're a beast. And step away from our castle. Oh, nuts. of you. What, you think this is funny? Well,
Maybe.
I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast hunts.
Well, beast hunts will have something to do with you.
What's this 2-bit nonsense you're peddling?
What?
I heard
It's
you told
4-bit,
that
thank
woman
you.
about some shelter. Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider.
Well, you're a damn
Alright,
fool to think
well,
she's
therefore,
anything more
probably
than a
just
wench.
fixing to feed some of your coin.
Yeah, whatever. She's probably got more coin than I do.
Alright, what crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
You're the easiest mark.
Yeah, sorry, too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders, even their lies are predictable. What? Still preying on folks with your book of lies?
I have a book?
Yeah, fine. Come on, show me what you got. Tell me about your little safe place. Yeah, sorry, too sharp for that.
Okay, whatever.
I know a superstition when I hear one.
I'll see you at Iosefka's clinic.
Even their lies are
Wink.
predictable.
In the end, everybody falls for the poke.
The deepest gratitude for the church and all the people. Deepest, widest gratitude, yes.
Damn it. Slightly too late to get out of that dialogue. What a lovely person he must be. Oh well, Adella's back. Hi.
Oh, hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place.
We go to the same hairdresser.
In your debt. I'd like to tender my thanks, but I can't imagine what to offer. All I can give is my blood. But would you even take a whore's blood? Oh, good. Come close, dear. Don't worry, I've done this before.
Her blood is the best.
Ah, yes,
Actually, no.
the swindling off-comer.
It used to be the blood.
Did it now? Off with you. You heard
Well,
me. Go
you
away.
definitely saw through my lies. Huh. Henriette's pretty cool, by the way, as a summon. Deepest, widest gratitude. Yes. problem with stuff up at HP full for me is that I'm almost never at full HP. It's just not my playstyle to be at full HP.
Praise you. Praise the old damn church. And best of luck hunting. Best luck of all.
This guy knows where it's at. Just get drunk and
Praise you.
just
Praise
be
the old
drunk.
damn church.
Probably what I would do if I wasn't a hunter. Where is the armor set? Armor set, armor set. Okay. Just to change things up a little. Alright, the rally's coming. Let's funnel them down. There should be a werewolf around here, I think. This is supposed to be your first look at the Cthulhu dude, but I already killed him once before. Yeah, there's the duder. A watchman of Bergenworth guards the gate with a password, a sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. Which isn't an adage of the Grand Cathedral, but an adage Lawrence took with him to the Grand Cathedral, and then immediately parodied. Alright, then I'm gonna meet Amelia. Praise the iframes. We are made men of the iframes. Hi. Oof. Late. She's like a wolf reindeer kind of hybrid. I'm thinking, because I'm like, Yeah, she's and she never stands up on all fours, but she's like not she's not really a wolf, but she's like hopping around on her knees and stuff. Alright, so world state changes changed the price of vials, so I'm gonna go do a couple things before I do the world state change. Surprisingly, that was kind of one of the cleanest runs at Amelia I've had in a long time.
Well, what is it? Very well, let me. Farewell, good hunter.
Funnily enough, you don't need Numbing Mist pretty much ever again for a boss. Oh right, I forgot I have this, but I can't use it anyway. Yeah. See if they're any better. Don't think they are. Yeah. Already not that good. Rip. That's pretty much about how outpaced the Chalice Dungeons are from the base game. One full Chalice Dungeon already out. Made 2 of your story gems obsolete. Oh, right. And I think it's because they didn't want to change the difficulty for the Chalice Dungeons every new game. Oh, I need 2 for that. Let's see if Gehrman's around. Oh well. He's not. Hey guys, Black Messenger Hat or Message Urn? Let's go earn. Look, they're potheads. Eh. Alright, time for the Grand Cathedral. I think they're celestial emissaries, so you were right on both counts, but... Rip cheap blood vials.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
So that chair right in the middle is where Boss Lawrence is usually, right? Oh well. Can go into the DLC right now, actually, I think. Yeah. Beat Amelia. I would need the Eye of the Blood-Drunk Hunter, though. I'll pick it up later. We're sleeping. Windmills, I'm telling you. There's a lot of good strength weapons in the DLC. Makes me want to go into the first section to pick them up.
That
Where's the clock? Check by the stairway down to the forest. Okay. Yeah, lulled away. I'll go back up. This one? Yeah, it's like an X, right? Alright, I'm gonna take a moment. You know, I have it set to the quickest settings imaginable for Twitch, but like latency, I'm telling you. Wait. Every time. I keep thinking this is Dark Souls 3 and I can zoom in. It's supposed to be like 1 in the morning? Almost 1 in the morning? By the way, I should switch these all to the co-op stuff. Where did this rubble come from? Like, is there supposed to be more in terms of the roof? Oh. This is where it starts, like, really spiraling down. The setup for the Forbidden Woods is very Ito. I wonder if that's a brain. Wait a minute. Oh, it's just a... Okay. Looks like a brain from up top. Every time! Jeez. Should be a little hidden path over his ear. And there should be an executioner somewhere around here too. I'm gonna go hit the bonfire before I go do some silly things. Hey Stone Eager, what's going on? How are you doing? I'm doing alright. This guy's a cool dude. I haven't seen him for a little while. Have I, like, not noticed this hat before? So weird. Do 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 do. Dude fell through the world. Oh, cool. How'd you like it? I really enjoyed the Ring City. I like that DLC a lot. Yeah, just because, like, personally, I don't think I would sit there and watch, like, you know, 4 hours if it wasn't live. So, because I wouldn't do it, I don't expect anybody else to, so I threw in timestamps. always forget that's not as fast as I think it is. Poke! Yeah, I wouldn't sit there and, like, watch for 5 hours, especially if it isn't live, so. Sir, please stop. The lore of the Ring City is very, very, very interesting. Like, I mean, I just finished playing Dark Souls 1 to Platinum back in December, so it was really pretty fresh in my mind when I got to the Ring City. So it leitmotifed the stuff you know from Dark Souls 1 and then spun it in a new direction and filled in some more blanks. And at the same time concluded it, which is really cool. Shall we go visit Iosefka? I forget how long this first part of the Forbidden Woods is. Thanks.
But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beast more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you. A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient, shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
Thanks, Patches.
Not even death offers seek the gift.
This is definitely the weirdest version of Patches. Let's go visit Iosefka while I'm pointed this way. Here's our Indian burial ground reference, really. Without the Indian. But if you know your Uzumaki, this is... Like, if you know Uzumaki, you'll start seeing shades of the end of that starting here and with the Chalice Dungeons. Well, there's more than just 2 serpents. We get that from the Dark Ending in Dark Souls 1. Somebody, I think in the Discord, mentioned that that the serpents actually might share a single body, and they're more actually a hydra than they are actual serpents. That was pretty interesting. Here's the bigger question about the serpents. Are the serpents on our side, or are they both manipulating you towards the same end? Sort of like that parable of that one person who tells the truth and the other person tells a lie. The trick to that is they both tell a lie. They're both lying. That's a beautiful, like, skybox to come up to. Also, the what the F, when you realize where you are. And you realize, like, all of Yharnam is, like, on top of basically burial grounds. And remember, art lies. Like, big fine art pieces like that would have been used as partial propaganda in a lot of ways. And these guys almost always drop, like, quicksilver bullets. Yeah. And, like, the statue of Prince Lothric looks a bit more hale than he actually is because, you know, you want your people to know that your prince is, the embodiment of the health of your kingdom, because, you know, for a lot of medieval times and all of that, the king was the embodiment of the health of the state. For instance, Henry VII was very much in trouble because when he came to England, he brought with him mercenaries from European mainland, and he was accused of bringing the sweating sickness, possibly a form of hantavirus, into England with the mercenaries. So he almost, like, was thrown off of the throne because people were superstitious like that. Like, he brought the hantavirus, and therefore, like, England is rejecting him. So there's stuff like that. And I think that's why the statue of Prince Lothric in the middle of the high wall is doesn't depict him as he actually is. Yeah, the alien dudes, they're very weak to fire. So just toss a couple of Molotovs at them. Yeah, some things will remain a distant dream forever. Because Lothric wasn't a healthy country. It was basically floating in the abyss. With the only thing lighting up the sky being the dark sign that was trying to seal in the abyss, but like without the dark sign sun, everything probably would have looked like the Untitled Graves. I might be the only one who doesn't think the Untitled Graves is in the future or the past or whatever. That it's just simply the abyss.
Ah, moonlit sense. How did you worm your way in here? Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you. Well, I won't make any excuses. Would you mind leaving us alone? Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse to leave... Oh well. I've always wanted to try my hand on a hunter.
I kind of wish Henri had this moment too. Because his voice actor nails it. And like, here's another crazy thought about, in light of like the Ring City, and I'm talking with my hands so I'm not moving, but with the Ring City, consider that humanity itself is a flyer. It's a different kind of fire from the first flame. I've taken to calling it the last flame. And humanity, just like fire, is very greedy in a lot of ways. And remember, in Artorias the Abyss, there's no overt attack from the humanity sprites. The humanity sprites just kind of move towards you, trying to touch you. I can't go back the way I came, right? I have to go out and around. Yeah. Now, consider that the humanity sprites don't really have an attack. They just move towards you. They're trying to touch you because they want to embrace you into their family, right? They're greedy in that way. They want you to join them. They want to consume you, embrace you, and all that fun stuff. So, Gwyn threw the dark sign on people, which might have been the actual first actual sin. The second being that he stopped the ages from changing over, and therefore created the stagnation that you find in Dark Souls in particular. And then the humanity within people had nowhere to go. It can't spread. It's stuck within you. So the final flame within every person kind of consumes them and makes them hollow. That's one thing. And then for the other thing, it runs wild, hence the pus of man. The pus of men is like humanity running wild and then bursting out because the seal is breaking on everybody. So like that's a crazy thought that I've been mulling over lately. There's nothing back here, right? Oh yeah, it's just more of that. I'll be back to loot the rest of this stuff later. Yeah, well, humans were forged in the abyss. Because we have dark within us. Yeah, maybe it's breaking out of the dark sigil because the dark sigil itself is breaking.
Not even death offers to seek the gift of the Godhead.
Yeah, they are strong AF. I don't even try and mess with them in New Game Plus Plus because they will wreck my crap. And that character is like level 150 now. Yeah, the PS4 cuts off people. It's weird. I think I like the black one better. I think that's the big revelation in Dark Souls 3, that I'm not sure people have really realized what they got. The reason for the dark sign. What the dark sign is. Just the sheer extent Gwyn went through because he was afraid. And he was greedy himself in trying to keep his crap alive. Yeah, and the Ring Knights are hunting dragons too. Like, nothing is really all good, nothing's really all bad. Like I've said to somebody else, everybody is right in their own minds. And though Gwyn's actions were, in retrospect, stemming from his own fear of humanity and fear of the dark, and therefore he created the stagnation that we find in Dark Souls, and he, like, instigated the downward spiral without a, yeah, though he inadvertently began the curse of the fact that, you know, things aren't working, and things are not gonna work now. I was lucky AF there. He was right to do what he did if you believe exactly what he did. Like, what he did was exactly what he needed to do. Like any of the other gods who believed what he did, maybe even Shira, she would have done exactly what Gwyn did. And because we are not them, we're not, when we see in retrospect, it's just, we know it doesn't work. Everybody is right in their own mind. Should use some of these. He was just a bastard to us because we're humans. I really hate fire. I don't. Dang it. These people have arms better than Tom Brady. Jesus. Jeepers. Let's get to the bonfires. Get out of here. Alright, these guys are all weak to Molotovs. Yeah. Well, the flame of the Age of Fire was waning. And then it was prophesied that the Age of Dark was coming. And that was what Gwyn was really afraid of. What that meant. And it wasn't just the loss of him being his primacy over the world. It was that and the fact that he was deathly afraid of dark and fire. And so he created stagnation. Hey, Wolf. I think I just saw you pop in. What an idiot. I'm gonna get hit by this thing. Well, according to the Dark Wraith stuff in Dark Souls 1, Dark Wraiths are corrupted knights of New Londo. Yeah, me too. I am super excited for a new IP. From those guys. Wait, where? Oh, right, shortcut's over there. It's on the other side. Ugh. It certainly is possible. They are wearing mourning dresses. As far as the game is concerned. Very Victorian, actually. Those mourning dresses. You should play Tenchu. FromSoft made Tenchu games way before Dark Souls. If you're looking for feudal Japan Souls, Tenchu games is where to start. That actually might be the old favorite coming back that they mentioned once. Like a Tenchu game. Although it'd be a little weird since Neo came out and that's Onimusha souls. There's a couple of them. It's like not the first Tenchu, but like there's a couple of them. I'd have to look up on Wikipedia. Tenchu's not like a game I'm normally playing. Excuse me, sir. Sir?
Oh. Blimey, don't scare me like that.
I said sir.
A night like this, I took you for a monster.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Thank the stars, you're fairly normal.
Am I?
Was it
Covered
you
in
who put
blood.
down that awful beast?
Which one?
That thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. But then you came along.
You have boots?
Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens? Well, I'll be. Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Oh, you give me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this. It's all I can offer as thanks.
Oh, thanks. The one I parried? Yeah, probably. Did I go the wrong way? I totally went the wrong way. This is really dumb. Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit of Londor, but I guess it just wasn't in the cards. It'd probably mess with things too much. Alright, I guess I have to cross the bridge. I totally forgot. I think a lot of people thought that a while ago. Yeah, I think because undead is usually undead isn't a word in Japanese. Like undead is not a word in Japanese. Like zombie is barely a word in Japanese. So, you know, you're either dead or not in Japanese. So, City of the Dead fits. Yeah, undead. Shinjata. Alright guys, get ready for the best voice acting in the series.
Ah, a new face, I hear. And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Valtr, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Sure.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own cowl rune, symbol of the League. The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Best voice acting in the game. It's just so psychopathic. So good.
Now, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing. And each other. Always.
Oswald is good voice acting. And yeah, well, it's hard to top, you know, pummeling somebody into pulp with a blunt instrument. And Oswald is great. Alright, he's good. Also, that crow deserved it. Speaking of blood drunk hunters. Eileen is a great Junta. Her Northlands accent is great. Junta must hunt. Oh yeah, I've got Moonrune on. How about that? Which one is Communion? Yorkshire, yeah. That's an amazing accent. Is that actress, she's on, I want to say she's on something that I saw recently and I totally forgot.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me...
Get some endurance. A bit more of that. One more of that. Jeez. 5 levels from that first part of Forbidden Woods. Yeah, the Simon Simon's a great character too. There's some really good voice actors. I really credit Daniel Flynn because I think Daniel Flynn is now
Farewell, good hunter.
the voice actor director.
May you find your...
And besides the fact that he is, he's probably got all the connections to get all this great talent, but his direction's pretty great. And Aldia's voice actor is superb. Alright. Guess we'll take a small break and go peeking into central Pthumeria. And I adore what they did with Aldia's voice. The Alsana voice overlay, especially when it comes to certain lines like chasing the whims of love, because Alsana's voice gets primacy. At least I believe it's Alsana's voice. Life is brilliant, beautiful. And like she takes the lead on that line, and it's really great because you don't expect it, and then bam. Haha, flip flop splish splash. I loved that line. In the pantheon of what the F lines, my favorite are the plip plop splish splash lines, and another Nana disappeared. So grandson carries a cage. He ever has his cage. That line. Those two lines are my favorite what the F lines in the series. I think he's humming to the melody of Ring Around the Rosie. Which is, you know, it's about the plague. So it might be because of that. Like, he doesn't finish the melody, which is a little disconcerting. I think Johann Sebastian Bach had a music theory thing about not, like, making an upward slant to a melody and then, like, not finishing it as being unnerving. I could be misremembering that, though. Nothing in here? Door, door. Whoa. Door. Why am I so early? Yeah, I hate the bagmen too. It's not that they're hard, it's just they're... I could deal without them. I'm glad they die after the ritual. Yeah. Blood liquor, have at it. I'll be back. Well, that's a trap, isn't it? I forget if they are. I used to know. I don't think they do. There's actually surprisingly not a whole lot of things that count as kin. Specifically. Be a treasure room in here? No. No treasure room. Should go refill on bullets. YOLO. jerk. You done? Hey, Zed. Oh, there's the treasure room. You go pop the... It's a grab. It's command grab. He will grab you, bite you, and then he goes into phase 2. So you can prevent him from going into phase 2 by not getting hit by that attack. Phase 2 is a bitch. Actually, let me go refill and stuff, and then I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. I've had my platinum in this game for like a year or two. I spent a lot of time in Chalice Dungeons. So I don't mind them, I don't think. I think. I don't really mind the Chalice Dungeons at all.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me.
Well, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't with the Chalice Dungeons, because I think they didn't want to tie them to your new game cycle, so they had to make them worthwhile for higher new game cycles. But at the same time, if you go through them at about the same pace as you go through the game, you're going to be overpowered in new game. I think maybe they overstay their welcome a little bit. Like, you can get rid of the central Pthumerian chalice and, like, stuff before you can get into the really interesting ones like this chalice. I really like fighting Queen Yharnam, though. I like that fight a lot. Queen Yharnam is a fun fight. Alright, am I done? Yeah, and you don't get into the randomized things until you finish them, really. Like, there's some really great boss fights in here, and the unique enemies and stuff like that are really cool. But I think they could have gotten rid of, like, maybe this chalice in particular, and some of the central ones. Like, Loran's a really interesting chalice. This is a really good chalice. The normal Pthumerian chalice is really good too, and it's like, but there's like 3 of them. Hintertomb is completely unnecessary. The layouts are actually really predictable. Like, I've never felt lost in the Chalice Dungeons. Like, I like the Chalice Dungeons, but, you know, doesn't mean they're free of critique or anything. Oh, right, it's this one where there's that guy. Oh, I totally forgot about this guy. That was my fault. I'm gonna die on this. Or maybe not. Aldrich was here. The Chalice Dungeons might be the only place where fast poison is actually a thing. Fast poison's not actually a thing in the game, for the most part. Neato. The mole enemy's pretty cool. Yay, Ritual Blood 3. Damn it. He just decided, nope. Yeah. Like, you can tell a human hand went into the normal chalices because Some of the other ones, you don't see that attention to detail quite as much. Alright, I was dealing with the treasure rooms. That flying fist punch is when you realize the bagmen are way faster than you think they are. Yeah. Whoops. Yep, rip. Rip indeed. Yeah, it's not this one. Oh, now I want the treasure. Look at this nerd who has my echoes. You die for the principle of the thing. Come around over here. I think after this layer we'll go back to the Forbidden Forest and go into part 2. Forbidden Forest might be the longest level of the series. Damn it. Well, at least he dropped me a ritual blood. That's handy. They do hurt. I actually have a better luck parrying them than I do getting a charged backstab on them. Beware of mob. remember lore. Where's the thingy? Yeah. The first time they snatch you over to Yahar'gul is really cool. Mash the circle. Mash the circle. Run away! Dude, choose the direction, up or down. Other people might need to use the ladder. Alright guys, come on down. Look at all of them. Yeah, I've seen it. I used to be able to kill a bunch of them through the door before. You coming or what? Get wrecked, Hallows. You missed a party. It was like the Fire Festival, except, well, actually, it was exactly like the Fire Festival. Topical humor over here. Oh, we're back in the beginning. Well, the thing about that is I actually play with my PS4 on a television. My computer, and I sit on the floor. My computer is like 8 feet to my left. That's kind of my setup, actually. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, no, 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 no. Alright, 1 second. Yeah, I was thinking about having once a week, like a voice stream or something. Not sure if I'll record it on Audacity, but I have to see what my options are. I know Aegon actually streams on a computer monitor, which is why he's whatever, but I stream on a television. But anyway, I've got to get stuff started around here. So I'm going to call it a stream for now. Next stream, I'll do like the second half of Forbidden Forest and maybe the first zone of the DLC. Alright, I'll see you guys then. Take care, guys.